All right, so Little King, we're going to talk about Occam's Foil a little bit more. Let's get on to the first song on the EP, Hate Counter.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this track. Now, I know that you recorded it in Texas over this past summer, and some things happened within our political climate, and I'm under the impression that these things had a big influence on the recording process. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. So Manny had never been to El Paso, Texas, but I have spent 16 years there and literally made 6 records there. So I have a really close tie to it. My daughter still lives there. And we had written this song musically for how long? Like, how much time did we spend writing that music?
Maybe like a year.
At least, dude, because we were jamming that stupid riff, right? The intro riff.
The first year was just making the riffs and then practicing the songs down for a whole year, another year.
Yeah.
Every week, 3 times a
So
week,
you
2 times
built
a
the
week.
song musically, and then you added the lyrical content
We
after
did.
the fact.
I always write the music first, and then I come back and write the lyrics afterwards because I have to play them and sing them at the same time.
Right.
So once I have them down, rote memorization, playing them, then I can write to the meter that I've played in, and then it's easier for me to go back and sing and play them live when we're ready to do it. So we traveled to El Paso, and we recorded in June of 2019. We did all the tracks, so bass tracks, drum tracks, all the guitar tracks were finished. We came home, we flew home back to Delaware, and then went back. Actually, I drove back because I had driven
I
down
flew.
4,500 miles round trip.
So
It was
fast
crazy.
for me. Not for
Yeah, not so
Ryan.
much, dude. So I drove home, he flew home, and then he was like, okay, go write the words, Ryan, let me know when you're ready. So I started kicking songs to him, and that was basically the first one we finished, because we were fucking pissed,
Right.
you know? I mean, first of all, there was a horrible shooting at Walmart, 20 people, El Pasoans, lost their lives.
And at the same time, you got all these kids getting on jails basically with
Yeah.
no bed, no the proper.
Yeah.
They just collectively
In
putting
camps,
more kids
basically.
in camps.
Yeah.
That's like a camp, yeah.
Yeah, and we saw it in El Paso as one of the, because it's right on the border,
Yeah.
so it's one of the
You see
central-
stuff like that on the news, but to witness it first.
Oh my God,
Well,
and it's my
not, they don't
hometown.
show
Yeah.
nothing,
Yeah.
none of that on the news.
Right.
And the shooting and just the the horror, the horrific story. So we were angry, and I was angry in particular. And when I showed the first draft of lyrics to him, they were basically done, and he was like, "Yep, that's the way that's when it's supposed to sound." So when we talk about basically the hypocrisy of people who call themselves religious, particularly Christians, and being okay with massive amounts of guns in our in our streets, and children of migrants, people who want to come here for a better life, literally being held without soap or toothbrushes, for days and weeks at a time. And so, political aspersions aside, just seeing that and the stark realization of being in my hometown of El Paso and seeing
Right.
that, we were ready to record an angry song.
Too close to home for you.
And so on that one, it's the cool thing on that one too is we sing a duet the entire
The
song.
entire song.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So all the vocals are left and right pan, and like I'm in one channel and he's in the other channel. There's no lead vocal on that. It's all him and me, and that's the only song on the record.